Do you know that 70% of Americans are in debt? It's a reality that affects millions of people. But what does it really mean? Debt is something almost everyone encounters at some point. It could be used as a tool to help us achieve our dream, but it can also hold us back if we don't understand it. In this video, we'll discuss the reasons you might struggle to pay off debt. Reason 1. You might have too much bad debt. Let's start with something you probably heard before. Good debt versus bad debt. Not all debt is created equal. Good debt is a debt that is used to invest in something with future value, like a home, education, or a business. Bad debt, on the other hand, is debt used to buy things that quickly lose value or don't give you anything on return. Your debt is growing faster than you are paying it. Interest rates are key to understanding debt. A high interest rate means your debt will grow faster thanks to something called compounding. With high interest rate debt, like credit cards, compounding can quickly make a small amount into something huge. Lower interest debt, like mortgages, grow much slower, making it easier to manage. You took on more debt than you could afford. Another important measure to know is the debt to income ratio, or DTI. This is your total amount of debt payments divided by your monthly income. It's a quick way to see if you're carrying too much debt. Let's take a look at this example. Imagine that person A makes $4,000 in income and has a monthly payment of $1,000. By dividing the monthly payments by the income, we get the DTI, which in this case is 25%. Lenders usually prefer DTI under 30%, depending on the financial institution. Lenders look at this number when deciding if you're a good candidate for a loan or not. A high DTI can make it harder to qualify for a new loan, so keeping this number low is a good goal. Reason 4. You only pay the minimum payments. Making only the minimum payment on a debt might seem convenient, but it can keep you in debt for years, especially with high interest loans like credit cards. Minimum payments often cover just the interest, so the actual debt hardly goes down. Paying extra each month helps you get out of debt faster and pay less in interest over time. Reason 5. Debt is becoming more expensive. Debt can have a big impact on your credit score, which affects your ability to borrow in the future, and even interest rate you get. Paying on time and keeping debt balances low helps your credit score strong, which makes borrowing cheaper in the long run. Reason 6. You are only paying interest. Do you know that paying off debt early can save you money on interest? Even a small extra payments toward your debt's principal can make a big difference over time. For loans like mortgages or student loan, adding just a little bit extra towards the principal each month can shorten the life of the loan and reduce the interest you pay overall. Debt can feel like endless cycle. And for many, the question isn't about paying down debt, it's about why it never seems to disappear. The truth is, high interest rates, minimum payments, and the power of compounding interest keep many people trapped in debt. Without a strong plan, paying off debt can feel like an endless struggle, like trying to scoop water out while more keeps flowing in. But understanding these factors is the first step to breaking the cycle. The good thing is that there are many strategies that you can use to get out of debt. To find out which one is the best for you, you need to better understand where you stand in terms of financial health. I suggest you watch this video where I explain how to calculate your financial health. Remember, understanding debt is the first step toward financial freedom. Take small steps each day, and eventually you'll see big changes in the future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial tips.